Good morning, everyone. I am going to make this sweet. Well, it's not going to be sweet, but it's going to be short. I want to talk about a couple of things and get them off my chest right now. My morning didn't go out the way I thought it was going to go out. I ended up having to take the neighbor to the food pantry, which was fine, but it took about 2 hours of my time away from what I needed to do this morning. So I'm a little behind, and so now I'm going to drop this off. I don't know what I titled it, but you already know what I'm going to talk about, so it's not like I'm keeping a secret from you. I am going to tell you right now that the MAGA minds are melting. Okay? Those pushing the agendas of Trump and doing it to further put MAGA supporters into tailspins and into rabbit holes. Shame on you. Shame on you. I would first like to say that the young man who was 11 years old, the child who was killed in Springfield in the bus accident, his parents have spoke out and they have asked people not to use their child for political purposes. So these parents have rebuked Trump, Vance, and all of the other yo-yos and jesters in that criminal king's court. Just saying. So stop it. Stop it. People want to talk about, well, it might be a lie, but this is going on. It is a lie that the pets are getting eaten in Springfield, period. But you know what's the truth? Is now there are bomb threats throughout that town by MAGA cult members whose minds are melting because they are being led in that direction. Okay? You are a racist. You are a racist if you don't understand. I heard someone say one day on a venue, I want to grab all the people from UK and bring them to me and let them live here, and I want to protect them here in America. No, you're not, because that's illegal. That would make them illegal immigrants. Do you realize that? If you bring people from UK and put them on your property, that's illegal. That would be illegal immigration. The people from Haiti, there was a contractual rescue plan there. The people that came from Haiti that they brought to Springfield, there were they're documented. This was a documented situation. And I'm going to tell you that those people from Haiti that were brought in here are probably middle class to above. They probably had enough money to help them get themselves into the position to be chosen to be brought here as legal, documented immigrants. Trump says he's going to deport them and send them to Venezuela. Oh my gosh. I try so hard not to be vicious. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to be vicious because lies and conspiracies. I'm swearing. There is no way I could ever get into a QAnon situation of reading QAnon's rabbit holes and conspiracies because I'm going to tell you, they are freaking out there. Even the ones that aren't way out there, they're out there. Like John F. Kennedy Jr. faked his death and he's coming to run with Trump and he's going to say, they keep moving that one when he's going to come out. I keep waiting because I'm going to tell you something. About 6 miles from here, due southeast, there is a yard that has JFK Jr. coming back with Trump. paraphernalia in their yard. I literally stopped my car and looked at it and could not believe what I saw. Okay? So when you start reading this conspiracy stuff, or if you listen to people who like to twist it just enough to make it untrue, they're lying. If you twist it enough that it's not the accurate information, it's a lie. A lie, a lie, a lie. Why aren't they using and referencing the 11-year-old killed in the accident in Springfield? Because the parents said, stop it. Stop using our child's name politically. Stop it. Isn't that enough? That should stop you. Because if the parent of the child that is deceased and no longer with them, it it's got to be hurtful to see it being used in a manner that they know it's not true. So, stop it. Project 2025 is Trump's agenda because Trump is too lazy to come up with policies and platforms or whatever himself. So you know what? The Heritage Foundation, they grabbed Liberties of Mom or Moms of Liberty, the one that had the transsexual or bisexual lady that was saying no gay, say no to gay or whatever, working for them, whose husband got accused of raping their third party sexual partner. You know, I mean, come on. Really? The more deviance that I see comes from those who wants to control other people. But anyway, Project 2025, that's his agenda. That's what he's going to put in place because he's too damn lazy to do any of the work himself. Okay? So he's going to turn this over. He's got all these different groups following him, and y'all are in a cult. There's nothing else I can say about it. Your QAnon, your X Files, all of this stuff, all of these lies and crap that you spread, and then you get mad because it's called out on a man who is supposed to have an agenda as a president, but all his agenda is to stay out of jail. Period. That's it. He's probably broke, if you want to know the truth. He made a lot of money while he was president, and don't let him fool you. There's other stuff coming out, but what's important is saving this nation. I don't know what's going to happen. I know that MAGA's crazy. I know you all your minds are melting. I know that you can't understand or don't want to understand what other Republicans and conservatives are saying when they're backing away from him. I know you don't care. I know you don't understand because you know there comes a point when you're not going to grasp onto any facts at all. And a lot of you are at that point. You're there. You don't care anymore about the facts. You don't care anymore that you're being bombarded with propaganda and lies when you go down these conspiracy rabbit holes, when you're listening to these Trump supporting, let's see, if you're listening to Fox, let me tell you one thing. Do you remember the um, lawsuit that they had to pay for talking about the 2020 election? Was it 86 million, 85 million, 84 million? It was 80 something million dollars. Was it 800 million? I'm not sure because I really don't care because I cannot stand those people. Those people are just disgusting little liars, little rats. I wish Jesse Waters' mom would come on his stage and smack him upside the head, kick him in the ass, and tell him to go home. Hold him by the ear and pull him off and get him home and try to deprogram him. Even though he knows he's lying to you, every one of them knows they're lying to you. Do y'all remember the texts that Ingraham had? And what was it? It was Ingram, Tucker, Hannity, and there was a fourth one. and all of their little texts came back that they couldn't stand Trump, but they were following him. You know why? Because they're scared if he comes back in, because he's going to start putting people in the media in jail. And for some reason, I think you all are okay with that. MAGA minds are melting. Donald Trump's healthcare policy, what is that? It's a concept he hasn't had in 9 years. Child care, tariffs. The woman who asked that question about a specific child care program, a specific one, give it to me, was interviewed and hands up in the air. What did you call that? My pretty boy. That's EB. But stop it. Stop lying. Understand why. Everybody's backing up from it. He's not winning. He's not winning. You're winning when you're ahead, not when people are catching up and going around you. You're going to have to face the fact. This is not going to be a stolen election, but if Trump loses, that's because no one wants that history to repeat itself. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. I got to go. I'm hungry, I think. I don't know. Bye.